thought why people float on water of Dead Sea and Red Sea, and why ships float on water? The answer to all these questions will be in this video. So do watch this video till end. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to the people who are interested in such topics. So let's get started. Hello everyone, I am Keshav and you are watching Unique Scientist Academy. So in this video series we will discuss about the laws of physics. So in this particular video we will learn about one of the famous law, the Archimedes law. So let me give you a knowledge about the laws of physics. The laws of physics are classified into two categories: atomic physics and classical physics. Classical physics deals with the observable world and the atomic physics deals with the elementary and subatomic particles. So let's come to our main point, Archimedes law. So it was invented by Archimedes, who was a scientist, mathematician and astronomer. When he was asked by a king to measure the mass of the object without weighing it, he came up with an idea to immerse an object in the water and measure the amount or the weight of the water displaced by it. Then he could be able to find the mass of that object without weighing it. So the principle of the Archimedes law. In the principle of the Archimedes law, the main is the buoyant force. The buoyant force is the upwarding force which is applied by a fluid on an object when it is immersed in it, and also a gravitational force. Gravitational force is the downward pulling force. It is due to the gravitation. Buoyant force and gravitational force, they both act on the object when immersed in the water at the same time. The upwarding force, which is the buoyant force, push the object or a container upwards in the water, and the gravitational force pull down the object in the water, so which results in keep remaining floating of the object in the water. And also let's take an example of a ship or a boat. When it is empty, it remains floating because the density or the total weight of the boat or a ship is lesser than the density or the total weight of water it displaces. If it is overloaded, then its density may increase or the total weight may increase and be greater than the density or the total weight of water it displaces, so it may sink down into the water. So the conditions which allow the boat or the ship or an object to float on water is the density or the total weight of that object should be lesser than or the equal to the density or the weight of that water it displaces, so that it can remain floating. Either it or else it will sink down into the water. And now let's answer the questions. Now let's answer the questions that you may have. Why ship float on water? Because I just told you that its density may be equal to or the lesser than the density or the total weight of water it displaces. That's why it keep remaining floating. And why people float on water of Red Sea and Dead Sea without any movement? Because the total density or the weight of water because the human body, the weight of the human body or the density of the human body on an object is lesser than the density or the total weight of water it displaces, because the water in the Dead Sea and Red Sea is saline, and due to which its density or the concentration is increased, so its density or the weight is also increased, so that the density of the human body is decreased and lesser than the density of the water. That's why the human body floats on the water of. Up to here we have learned the basic concept of the Archimedes law, and if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and share this video to the people who are interested in such topics. Thank you.